And most polls are now closing across central Indiana, and we should start seeing early results here within the next 15 or 20 minutes.
We are also dealing with some issues at some of the voting locations. In fact, we have just learned that Monroe County now officially extending the voting hours there until 7 o'clock tonight. That's one additional hour. That several voters have reported precincts there are running out of ballots. The election board tells us they have been printing additional ballots all day, and they're trying to get them out and distribute them as quickly as possible.
We've got team coverage for you all night. We're live at both the Republican and Democratic headquarters downtown, and we'll take a look at the high voter turnout.
We're going to start tonight with the issues that voters dealt with in Johnson County that caused some pretty long waits to cast a ballot. Steve Jefferson starts our live coverage there tonight. Steve.
Yeah, Anne Marie and John, right now, as you can see behind me, the last people are in line at this precinct that is closing at 6 o'clock. This is how it has been during the peak hours all day here in Johnson County. One of the poll workers inside told me that earlier today when that glitch happened, people did remain calm, but some folks left this precinct without a chance to actually cast their ballot. Late this morning, the machines used to actually check in voters before they cast their ballot malfunctioned. That slowed things down all over Johnson County, leaving some people waiting in line for as long as 4 hours. By early afternoon, the machines came back up, giving poll workers some relief. The election chairman started checking on the problems precinct by precinct.
I visited 3 precincts this afternoon. They had gotten back to normal. The lines were normal. Everything was working great. They were getting them through real fast. So I think we're okay there. We will, if we need to, add more machines. We're looking at that right now.
Now, right now, here at Grace United Methodist Church in Johnson County, one of the precinct workers just came out and said that the polls are now closed. The people in line inside will get a chance to cast their ballot. This is after a very hectic day due to technology. Back to you in the studio.
All right. Thank you, Steve Jefferson in Johnson County tonight. And the voter turnout for this midterm has been extraordinary. Not only did people wait for hours today to vote, but we saw equally long lines for early voting in the weeks leading up to today. Our Mary Mills spent the day among those waiting to cast a ballot on this election day. Mary?
Hey, John, yeah, the polls are now closed. This man right here, the last to cast a ballot, at least it appears to be that way. Long day for poll workers and certainly some long waits at polling places across central Indiana. But the feeling among voters we talked to today was that their vote really matters, that this is one of the most important elections in years. At this Brownsburg polling place, the line at 3 p.m. stretched into the hallway as people waited to vote. In Lebanon, the lines were shorter by mid-afternoon, but there was still a steady trickle of voters. No matter where people cast ballots, there was heightened interest in the election.
Oh, gosh, yes. Absolutely. We've got to change. We can't keep this up. It scares me.
Always vote. I think it's very important to do that. I also think we need some changes, so I'm thrilled that a lot of people are coming out this year.
I'm not surprised at all. I mean, we're living in a more political time and a polarized time than we have in quite some, at least in my experience.
Just the political realm that the United States is in right now, it is a push to vote and get to the polls and make your voice heard.
There was also relief among voters that the campaign season was finally coming to a close.
I'm glad to see the negative ads go away. The TV commercials, that's what I'm kind of looking forward to.
The Donnelly Braun thing is just driving me nuts. And they're both so negative and so nasty. That's just not right.
And workers here are already tearing down the election equipment. Long day. They're ready for it to come to an end. Should point out, though, that the absentee ballot counting in Marion County is just getting underway. They've got more than 83,000 ballots to sort and count. Just got off the phone a couple minutes ago with a representative from the clerk's office who said it could be tomorrow, could be until tomorrow until they have those ballots all counted. So we could be waiting for 83,000 votes to come in. John.
All right, Mary, I'll take it back. Thank you. So as Mary just mentioned, Marion County really seeing big turnout. In fact, an increase of more than 40% in early voting. So we sent our Bob Siegel downtown to election headquarters to learn more about how all of these ballots are going to be counted. Bob.
Yeah, this is the headquarters I'm at right now, and as you can see, things are very busy. Things just getting started here. If you cast a vote earlier today in Marion County, that vote is going to be uploaded and tallied here electronically later on this evening. If you cast a ballot absentee, well, that's what's being counted. That's what you see taking place here right now. I'm going to show you how the process works. All these bins, these are different precincts around Marion County. These are filled with more than 83,000 ballots. From here, they go over to these volunteers. They are taking all of the ballots out of the envelopes, making sure the signatures all match up, and then eventually they end up back in that area over there. Those are the counting machines where the votes are actually tabulated. Now, this started around 4 o'clock, the actual counting. The first initial results, those should be coming in by around 6:30 or so. But as far as the final results, we're told it could be midnight tonight. It could be even tomorrow morning before we get all those results. Because as I look around, I was here 2 years ago during the general election. There were a lot more volunteers here. But right now, in the midterm election, there are more ballots and votes being cast. So there's more work to do, fewer volunteers. That means it could be early in the morning before we get final tally results here in Marion County. John and Marie, back to you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Yeah, the long night's going to turn into a long morning, sounds
Absolutely. Like. Well, certainly there's a lot at stake. You know, take in case the Democrats, they have a lot at stake. They're trying to hold on to their one statewide elected seat.
Rich Van Wyk is in the Democratic headquarters tonight, where Joe Donnelly will appear later on. Rich?
Right now, the room is crowded with media people, everyone waiting for results coming in. I'm here with the Democratic Party Chairman, John Zody. It feels like this campaign's been underway for a year, $100 million. It would never stop. How does it feel to finally have it over?
Well, it's not over yet. Polls just closed in this part of the state. If you're in line to vote, you can still vote. Certainly, 2 sections of the state are still open, close at 6 Central Time. So we are still glad to see the conclusion. We think it's going to be a tight race
you folks
here
are
in
optimistic.
Indiana.
Why are you optimistic?
Well, we're optimistic because of the energy that's been on the ground. I think especially Joe Donnelly's closing argument with issues like health care have been very strong. People have responded. We've seen turnout be up all over the state. And so we think it could be a long night, but we're excited to see the energy out there.
Let's talk about the long night. Lake County is an hour behind us. Lots of absentee ballots to cast. People may still be standing in line at 6 o'clock. How late of a night do you think it's going to be?
Well, it could be a late night. We never predict because we don't exactly know, but we know that with turnout being up the way it is, we've seen lines all over the state all day, so it could be a late night because of that.
We'll be here watching with you here at the Democratic Party headquarters. Scott Swan, you're over there with the Republicans. What's happening there?
Well, the doors of the ballroom, Rich, just opened up a few minutes ago. We've got some folks getting their nachos, their Cracker Jacks, settling in for what they hope is a party. I want to go ahead and show you the press riser tonight. It's interesting. 2 years ago, we only had probably, maybe a dozen or so cameras. I count 20 cameras tonight. The cable news are all here. Fox News, CNN, NBC News does have a camera here. So really the eyes of the country on this Indiana Senate race. A little bit later tonight, we'll be seeing Senate candidate Mike Braun to see how his campaign has done. Of course, Braun has had the backing of President Donald Trump, who's been in our state 4 different times since the primary, including a most recent trip to Fort Wayne just last night. He was in Southport a couple of days ago. Mike Braun feeling as though this is going to come down to a very, very tight election this evening in terms of his battle with Joe Donnelly. And so we'll be here throughout the evening monitoring how the Republicans are feeling from the JW Marriott. Mike Braun will be arriving here shortly at the JW Marriott, watching returns with his family tonight after a day of campaigning across the donut counties across central Indiana. We'll be here to cover it live for you. John, and back to you.
All right, Scott Swan reporting live from us for the JW Marriott. That's where the GOP has set up camp for tonight. Thank you.
And another race we're watching closely tonight is the race in the 6th Congressional District, that is east of Indianapolis. That's where the vice president's brother is a candidate. 61-year-old Greg Pence is looking to fill the seat that his brother Mike held for 12 years before he became Indiana governor.
Now, this seat most recently was held by Luke Messer, but this is Greg Pence's first time running for political office.
And he was largely out of sight during the campaign, choosing not to take part in any debates and rarely offering any media availability. He did, however, have more votes in the primary than all of the Democratic candidates combined.